by Ben Rosario. The House of Representatives yesterday approved on third and final reading a bill that provides for stronger prevention and care policy on human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, and acquired immune deficiency syndrome, repealing for the purpose the current law on prevention and control of the dreaded disease. EPA/Manila Bulletin. With all House members present voting for its approval, the Chamber passed House Bill 6617 or the Philippine HIV and AIDS Policy Act on final reading. Approval of the measure came barely a week after the observation of the World AIDS Day. House Bill 6617 or the Philippine HIV and AIDS Policy Act provides for HIV and AIDS prevention, treatment, care, and support that are expected to address the rising incidence of the dreaded disease in the country. Manila Bulletin, HB 6617 proposes to repeal Republic Act No. 8504, otherwise known as the Philippine AIDS Prevention and Control Act of 1988. It consolidates 16 bills filed during the 17th Congress. The legislative proposal provides for HIV and AIDS prevention, treatment, care, and support that are expected to address the rising incidence of the dreaded disease prevalently transmitted through sexual acts, other contacts. The bill shall establish the Philippine National HIV and AIDS Plan and proposes budgetary guarantees that would prevent the spread of HIV and AIDS spread. Among the principal authors are Reps. Gustum Bunting, PDP Laban, Paranaque City, Sharon Garin, AAMBISOA, Teddy Bronner Bagilat Jr. LP, Ifugeo, Sandra Y. Irigel, NPC, La Union, Bele Fl Angara Castillo, LDP, Aurora, Angelina DL. 10, NPC, Quezon, Tom Villarin, Akbayan Party List, and Gary Alejano, Magdalo Party List. HB 6617 reconstitutes and streamlines the Philippine National AIDS Council or PNAC established under RA 8504 to ensure the implementation of the country's response to the HIV and AIDS epidemic. The bill mandates the Department of Education, DepEd, Commission on Higher Education, CHT, and the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, TESDA, to integrate basic and age-appropriate instruction on the causes, modes of transmission, impacts of HIV infection and ways of preventing the spread of HIV and AIDS and other sexually transmitted infections, human rights-based principles, and information on treatment, care, and support to promote stigma reduction in relevant subjects. Taught in public and private learning institutions, including alternative and indigenous learning systems using standardized information and epidemiological data from the Department of Health, DO. Moreover, all public and private employers and employees, including members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, and the Philippine National Police, PNP, shall be regularly provided with standardized basic information and instruction on HIV and AIDS, including topics on confidentiality in the workplace and reduction or elimination of stigma and discrimination. The bill provides for a formulation of a 6-year national multi-sectoral HIV and AIDS strategic plan or an AIDS medium-term plan, AMTP, which shall be periodically updated by the PNAC. The AMTP shall include the country's targets and strategies in addressing the epidemic, the prevention, treatment, care, and support, and other components of the country's response, the 6-year operationalization of the program and identification of the government agencies that shall implement the program, as well as the budgetary requirements and a corollary investment plan that identify the sources of funds for its implementation.